guys, we are back in the beautiful setting up at the Duke's course in St Andrews again, and we've got something quite fun and exciting today, and that is a new PING ChipR. Now some of you may remember the PING Chipo. Now the PING Chipo was brought out in the 70s and had some great success all the way up until the early 2000s. Now we have the PING ChipR, which is basically a refreshed version of that, which fits into the modern day game today. My first impressions of the PING ChipR are, it's going to be a lot of fun to obviously try so many variety of shots around the green. Now one thing that's very noticeable is the length. Now it's only 35 inches long, but that is so it sits pretty similar to a putter. And with the face design, it's a combination of a putter and a wedge as well, with the loft of a 9-iron. So when you're playing these shots around the green, you really are just using a putting stroke just to lift that ball and get it rolling. So if you do struggle around the green with a sand wedge, pitching wedge, lob wedge, and you might hit them fat or kind of thin them, this could be a perfect option for you. So let's try it out and see how we go. So what we have here, obviously I've got about a 15-yard shot, obviously fringe of the green, and we're just kind of in lusher grass here. So we're just going to give this a little putting stroke, just like we would, and just allowing the loft of the club just to guide the ball and get it rolling when it hits the green. Tell you what, that's not bad. We'll take that. Let's try and just replicate the same thing again. Wow. It really is kind of effortless and so easy just with that putting stroke. I might have to take a club out my bag for this. What we have here is a slightly tighter lie. I'm not quite into this kind of stuff on the apron, but I'm in a position here where I just need to lift that ball onto the green and just let it roll out. So something like a club like this is going to be absolutely perfect. So let's give it a shot, see what it's like from a little bit further out. That's not bad. Whoa. See if I can do that again. Now I caught that one a little bit heavier, but it's still rolling out. So even when you don't quite middle it and maybe you catch the ground a little bit, it does skid through. So you still get a pretty decent contact. Try one more. Now that one I just got way too much spin off. So that's what I might do is I might just hit one more. Come on, come on. Okay, so I've got my line and length. So what we have here is what I call an absolute horror of a lie, where it's just rested right up against the collar. Now, if you're not the most confident with these shots, then this club will probably kind of save you in these kind of situations. Now, because of the way the sole of the club and the camber of it is shaped, it will be perfect just to catch the top of the ball and get it rolling. So let's put it to the test. Oh, I'd say that's pretty good, to be fair. That's not bad at all. You can rely on the leading edge just to kind of get the ball rolling. So what we have here is we have quite a lush line. Now, I know I've obviously tried a couple shots around the green. This one's a little bit further back into the rough. So we've gone obviously off the green, off the fringe, and now we're into the slightly lusher grass here. Now, this next shot I'm gonna have to carry just that little bit further. So ideally, just wanted to kind of drop it on the fringe and then obviously let it roll out and release. Now, this is what this club is designed for. So let's see how it performs. Performs pretty well if you ask me. But that's the kind of confidence you can get with this, I would say. You know, it is just as easy as basically a putting stroke. All you need to do is just stand up there, the same idea as with a putter, and just put a good stroke on it, and the club will literally do the work. Okay, so this one, we're just a little bit further back, so I just need to lift it onto the fringe and let it release. That's the objective, but just with obviously a putting stroke on it. Now I've just hit that a little bit too hard and probably a little bit too far past where I needed it to go. Now, if I can just drop it just over that little collar, then I'll be in good. It's a little bit better. I still didn't quite get it far enough, but with that kind of putting stroke and the loft and the weight, it really is just very easy just to get the ball up in the air and get it to release. Like you have great spin control with this. I've got 37 yards here. I'm just going to play this as if I would with like a long putt. And then just let it kind of release down. Not too bad. Do the same again. That's a bit better, I think. That's just going to run down. It's a bit past the hole, a bit better. So one more. I think that one's just checked up a little bit, but it's still going to be okay. So overall, not too bad. Now, the one thing I did notice with this is even still with that putting stroke, the loft that you get with it and the ease that the ball gets in the air is very, very, very good. If you do struggle from around the greens, I mean, these ones are a little bit outside of obviously that kind of that 10 foot range, but we've still got a good chance to save par, and this is obviously pretty handy as well. But I would say even from that longer distance, this club does make chipping that little bit easier. So as you'd expect from Ping, it's got that classic look. It's got the 431 cast stainless steel with the hydro pearl finish. The Micro Max grooves giving you fantastic spin and control around the greens as well, with the camber giving you a lot of versatility in different lies around the green. It's also got the weighting on the toe as well, which basically just enhances the MOI and performance of this. It also sits obviously at 35 inches in length, just like a putter, making it very easy to control around the greens, giving you that little bit better accuracy, confidence and feel. There you have it, guys. That is the Ping ChipR. I have to say, it is a great fun club to have around the greens. What I would say, it would be perfect for the person who struggles with the sand wedge, lob wedges, playing different chips and pitches around the greens. This just makes it that little bit easier. There you have it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel as well.